right, and welcome back here to Sportsplex Pierrefonds in Montreal, Quebec, with this game between Team BC and the Montreal Canadiens. First, your starting goaltenders for Montreal Canadiens, number 33, Devin Chevrier, and down at the other side, we have number 31, Tristan Bouvy. As now the play is actually underway as we are officially a go. Thank you for tuning into this High Button Sports live stream action here. My name is Matt Dooley alongside Justin Belanger. We are excited to bring you this game number 2 of 4 here today in the 2023 Meltdown World Cup. As the home team Montreal Canadiens look to continue their winning ways as they currently sit atop of the standings here in this one. And we've seen them put up a 5-0 win yesterday in the first game that we did here, as Montreal's going to maintain pressure here as they're going to hold the line. There's O'Toole. He's going to fire that up, and that hits the mask there of Cruz Nat. And he shakes that off, and away goes Team BC as they dump that in. Was Jordan Tash. Montreal Canadiens are away on transition here as that puck's going to find the stick of the BC player, and that's going to be picked up here by McBride as he tries to work in. Montreal with a few more players here. There's Broccolini yesterday, who we never got to see as we call the game, but he's back in the lineup here for the Canadiens as he fires that through the middle for Lee. Lee, left side, he's going to walk across the line. That's going to be offside on the play, as I was just about to say that. And then he's tripped up by Celebrini, but no call on the play here, as Montreal is just going to have an offensive neutral zone face-off here. As you have a look there at Steinberg here for the Canadiens. So 3 15-minute periods slated for this one. As that pass up for Lee, a good job to spread out the offense. Now as Broccolini's in, he's going to have an opportunity. Bouvy makes his first save of the game, and that puck's going to come out past Gadon at the point. He's going to partner that for Fontaine. Nice backhand saucer pass. Made that look easier than a lot of players in the NHL there, as now it's turned over. As Dane Player's in on it. Now that's going to be picked up by Jack Boydell, and he had that taken off his stick. Centering pass there, but it's blocked by Fontaine as that sits in back of the net, and Chevrier gets a nice save there. Rebound in front for Team BC as they bang away at it. It's going to be covered up. As now we're going to have some extracurricular pushing and shoving here. As anytime there is any sort of kerfuffle around the net, there's some pushing and shoving to come after, and you see that at no matter what age, right from Timbits right to the NHL. Face off to the left of Chevrier. The puck's going to be worked in behind the net there. Taken there by Shelley. He's going to leave that there for his teammate now, as they're going to take that now. Montreal is in transition. They're going to head north up the ice. Assad up to Black. Black through the middle for Garvin. Garvin down the left side. He's going to work over the blue line. He's just going to fire that in deep off the glass and in behind the net there of Bouvy. Picked up there by Polyakov. He's going to fire that through the middle. Now it's turned over by Black, but Assad picked that up on the outside of the blue line. No one's seen it as he's going to pick that up now, and away he goes. So almost turned over by the Canadiens, and now it is. That's going to come outside the line. As Hudon now had that stolen, and in comes Kessler Ord. He fires that towards the net. That misses, so now it's going to be picked up by Mason Shelley as he takes on his defender there. As that was Garvin. Now they're going to fire that in behind their own net. O'Toole up the wall to Black. Black, nice one touch the middle for Assad, just out of his reach, but it's going to find the stick of Garvin. Garvin, nice move under the stick, goes to the backhand, one hand, fifth centers out for Assad, and that goes through his feet and just wide of the net there, as Garvin's going to pick it up now, and he's pressed hard. Garvin fires that. That goes off the side of the net. Bowie's going to try and get his glove on that, but that goes free. Fontaine faked the shot. He fired that across for Gadon, and now it's going to be picked up here by McBride. He's going to fire that off the wall. Team BC turned that over in the neutral zone here, as now that pass is turned over, and in comes Team BC in all alone forehand. Shot, saved by Chevrier. As McBride was in all alone, and what a stop there by the Canadian Chevrier, as he's going to keep this deadlocked at 0 now as the Canadians are back on the way. Steinberg, he's going to pick that up here for Les Canadiens. In behind for Broccolini. Broccolini's pressed hard. He's going to run into 2 Team BC players now, as Team BC is going to reverse that around the other way. It was Jack Boydell. And a big collision there as Fontaine and Ashton Lupul collide. And that was a big-time collision now as Tash gets in. He's going to fire that. McBride's in on the forecheck, and so is Nat. As Nat's going to come up with that. Nat hits the brace, goes back the other way, turns it over there. Montreal was almost off to the races as Robichaud had a stop there, and that's going to be called on the offside as the Team BC was in just ahead of the play. 10:36 left to go here in this one. Waiting for our first goal. Zone face-off won by Team BC, and that's going to be dumped in there by Player. And behind the net now, good speed here behind the net. Steinberg on the half wall. He's going to fire that through the middle, but it's picked off there by number 17, Owen Domanski. And now it's going to be picked off here once again as they center that pass. Celebrini in all alone. He's tripped up. No call. Play continues. He goes into the boards hard. O'Toole comes out of the zone now. Excuse me there about that. And O'Toole now, he's got Broccolini with him. O'Toole's going to walk over the line. He fires over to Broccolini, right side, back over to Steinberg, just out of his reach. Steinberg walks up the half wall. He's just going to dump that back down now as Broccolini's going to get in on the forecheck. He's in behind the net. He gets low. He's going to use his body to protect that puck. That stick up in the chest area, and that's a no-doter there. It's going to be a hooking call here, and we're going to get another phone call over the speaker. It's going to be a hooking call. We'll wait to see against 2. Looks like it's going to be number 10, Jack Boydell. And it is, as you see there on your screen. So first power play. First power play here for Les Canadiens. That puck's going to come back up for Fontaine. Fontaine across for Gadon. Gadon shot through a distance, tip there, but that goes wide off the stick of Lee. Fontaine now, he uses his body real well to get in there, but he's ends up upending himself here, but he's going to have it in the corner. He's just going to walk out. He's got some space. He's going to turn into the middle for Garant. Good job there for support. Garant tried to go back door for Garvin, and that got picked off, and good defensive play there by Team BC's defender in front of the net. And that was Trevor Polyakov. That puck is just shot up the wall, and somehow Assad gets a stick on that. They're got a 3-on-2, Assad, Lee, and Garvin. Assad down the left side. He's going to fire that through the middle. Shot there. That goes wide. As now Polyakov's going to get it. He's good job to find a lane to send that the length of the ice. And Assad and Fontaine are going to have a conversation going up the ice about who wants it. And it looks like Fontaine's going to take it. Quincy Fontaine. He fakes to the middle. Now he's going to make a move. He's going to fire that cross-ice pass for Garvin. Garvin's going to have a step here on Lupul. Garvin, backdoor pass, back to the back end. Oh, what a stick there by Tristan Boovy. As that puck now is going to fire in the crease area. And a good heads-up play there by Boovy as he just fired that paddle across the crease, and that puck got intercepted by that. And a great save there by the youngster Boovy. Now as Fontaine's going to pick it up here for Montreal. He's going to turn, scan. 30 seconds left to go here in the power play. Broccolini now, he's going to have some room through the middle. In over the blue line down the right side. Broccolini pulls it back. He's going to backhand sauce, and that is a veteran pass there, folks, as Broccolini finds Garant. Garant going to walk in, fired that off the helmet of Boovy. And Boovy not phased one bit there. As he's back now, the puck with the point for Houdon. Back down for Broccolini. Broccolini's going to use the space that's given. He's going to turn, fire that at the net, tip there, and that goes just right into the right corner wide as O'Toole's going to pick it up now. Back up for Houdon. That's going to do it for the penalty to Boydell. He's going to join the play. Broccolini fires a slap shot. That was saved by Boovy as that goes wide. Houdon's back for it now, and he's just going to take the ice as he goes in front of the BC bench. Shot up the wall. Picked off there, but now Blackson over the line. He's going to fire a slap shot there. Big toe save by Boovy as he kicked the left pad out in a hurry there. And now Tash tries to get that out. He does, but it's going to be rimmed back in the zone here, and back goes Dane Player for it for Team BC as he gets a stick on that, but it's turned over here by Robichaud. Robichaud, third star in the yesterday's game as he got tripped up. And that's going to be Cruz Nat now. He's going to sit for 2 for tripping, maybe less. So Montreal's 0 for 1 on the power play. So now they're going to have their second opportunity to get the first one. So face off to the left of Boovy. One there by Demansky, back into his own corner. It's picked up here by Montreal. Fontaine at the right point, but he had trouble with that one in his feet, and that's going to exit the zone. He's just going to pick that up and head back the other way. Fontaine going to catch everybody coming back up the ice flat-footed, but he's just going to spin around, look for his options. Now he's just going to go back down low. Assad back up for Fontaine. Fontaine's shot, that was off the stick there of Demansky. That puck's going to be sent the length of the ice onto Chevrier. Chevrier is just going to leave that there for Gadon. He's got Celebrini on him, but that pass gets by as now Garvin's got Assad with him. Garvin down the left side. They stay on side of the blue line. He's going to delay, hit the brakes, leave that in the middle for Fontaine. Fontaine took a bump there as Celebrini took his man out. And it's going to go back down. Well, the way in behind the Montreal zone as Assad goes back to pick it up here, and they look to get the power play breakout going. Nice move into the middle there. A minute left to go here in the power play. Up the ice for Assad. He's just going to gain the blue line. He drops it back there for Lee. Lee fires that. Stopped by Boovy. Rebound sitting right there. Good job by BC's Lupul to get that out of the front of the net. Because now Lupul's going to go back for it here. He tries to go back on the strong side. Almost had it turned over by Broccolini. Now he does. Broccolini works out front. He's going to leave that there for Hudon. Hudon shot blocked. Hit a body in front. Not sure who. If they look now, what a move there by Hudon. This Bobby Orr spinorama. He's going to work in behind now, looking for backdoor for Lee, but Lee got tied up, so he's going to work back a front centering pass through the crease as Broccolini was there. Fontaine's just going to leave that for Broccolini. Broccolini is going to take his man out. It's Hudon. Backdoor pass for Fontaine. Fontaine shot there, saved by Boovy there as he got the pads closed up in a hurry. 9 seconds left to go here in the man advantage. Fontaine's going to leave that there. It was turned over. Team BC is going to get it. They're just going to fire that, and that's going to kill the rest of the penalty. As Cruz Nat jumps back on the ice, and Fontaine's back for the Canadians. 5 minutes flat left to go here in this first period. No score still. Montreal 0 for 2 on the power play here thus far, so good job by Team BC and their penalty-killing staff. Kessler Orr, he's going to try and get in free here as he's taken out by Hudon. Hudon's going to come up with the puck now as he fires that up off the wall for Robichaud. Robichaud, soft chip there for Broccolini. Broccolini's got Steinberg coming late, but he fires that in the bench. And that puck is going to, or that face-off rather, is going to come back just outside the Montreal line here with 4:37 left to go in the first. Face-off one here by Team BC as they fire that up off the wall, but Assad's going to go back for it now. He's going to rim that around for O'Toole. O'Toole scans before he gets the puck. Always good to see that. Kept in at the line there by Dane Player. Back down for Demansky as Tash tries to get free. He's looking for that puck. That's going to be in the corner. He's going to have to race Garant there to get it. Garant, a little shimmy-shammy, tried to figure out a way of which he was going to go. Now it's going to be held in at the line there by Polyakov. Excuse me there, folks. Now Celebrini, he's going to walk in, shot there, and he goes up off the crossbar, and maybe Chevrier got a piece of that with the shoulder. Back into the middle. Tash trying to center that. He's going to hold on to it. He wants to go back up to the point and does. As that's Polyakov. Polyakov back down to Tash. Tash cycles that back down low to Demansky. Demansky in the right corner. He's going to cycle that back down low for Celebrini. Celebrini centering pass there just out of the reach there of Tash, and now it's going to be held in by Player. And good sustained pressure there from Team BC as now Assad's away. Assad, he fires that over for Robichaud. Robichaud turns, fires. That goes off the end wall and in behind the net. Robichaud's going to walk out of the corner. Shot there through a crowd, tipped in front, scores. Not sure who it hit. But that's going to be the first goal for Montreal. So it looks like it was Hudon in front. give the first goal to the Canadian. So the way Hudon celebrated, we're going to assume it was his goal. 3:06 left to go here in the first period, as now BC is going to win that draw, and away goes Jack Boydell down the right side. He's just going to carry that in behind the goal line. Now O'Toole, he had that taken away. Broccolini's in to help out. O'Toole's going to... So it was Hudon, the official call there over the speaker here. As now Garvin knocks that down out of midair, and might be a baseball player. Regardless, great hand-eye there to knock that puck down, as Broccolini's going to get in on the forecheck. He's taken out. Now it's going to find Garvin. Garvin tries to one-time that, but he didn't get on that, and that goes wide. Nice saucer pass through the middle. There, looking for Carson McLean, but that was intercepted. If it got through, he was off to the races. Now that stretch pass for Garvin. Stepped up on by Boydell. Now Broccolini's going to get that back. Good job by Garvin. Good heads up. Broccolini's going to turn. He waits for his recruits. Now he's just going to drop that back here for O'Toole. O'Toole's going to fire a slap shot there, and that goes wide left, and that's going to exit the zone and go all the way back down to the Montreal zone. Team BC is going to head for a full sail change here. Now Hudon, the goal scorer for the Canadiens, is going to turn, fire. He fired that through the middle, and it looks like they're going to have too many on the ice here, as the ref was looking right for it. So an opportunity now for Team BC to get back in this one, as they're going to have their first power play opportunity on a bench minor. It looks like Quincy Fontaine will serve here. Have a look there, coaching staff for the Canadiens, directing traffic for this penalty kill. Back to play now on the right side of Chevrier. Face-off won by the Canadiens. And Hudon's going to get there as he chops at that, but that's held in by Cruz. Back down to the middle. Nice opportunity here for Domanski in front. And he just got his stick tied up a little bit there. Held in by Polyakov. And back down low for Domanski. Owen Domanski working hard down there with Cruz Nat. Cruz in behind the net. Back up top for Tash. Tash shot there. That goes wide left. Minute 15 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 lead here for Les Canadiens. And that's going to be sent the length of the ice there, as that's going to go all the way down. Great job by the camera guy to catch that puck in the air. As now Polyakov's going to go back in behind the net as Booby tries to get in the face of Assad there. Goes up for Nat. Nat across for Tash. Tash through the middle. Nice pass there. A good look. Tries to walk to the middle. Centering pass there, but to the wrong team. And a good job by the Canadiens to collapse in front of the net. Now Polyakov centering pass there for Nat. Just out of his reach. O'Toole's going to go back for it, but Nat's going to get on their forecheck. But he decides to head for a change there. Last minute to play here in this one. 30 seconds, in fact. O'Toole behind the net, tries to center that, fans on it on the back end. He's just going to turn and fire that again. Hits Garvin. Garvin's going to send that the length of the ice. 30 seconds left to go as Boovy comes out to play it. Boovy on the backhand almost turned that over to Robichaud, but Jack Boydell was there. As a BC player was tripped up, and no call there, as they're going to continue on, as Garant's going to fire that the length of the ice. Booby's just going to deflect that into the corner, and that's going to do it here for the first period. With 10 seconds left to go in the BC penalty, or power play rather. That's it for the first period here. Montreal leads by a score of 1-0. We'll be back with second period action here in just a few moments.
Welcome to High Button Sports. We come from the land of Nova Scotia. We do a little bit of everything: live streaming, commentating.
Back outside, shot, score!
Over the years, we've met some pretty cool people. Oh yeah, that guy too. Can't forget about the best mic'd up videos going.
Oh, cha-ching.
The High Button crew has been steadily growing, and we love traveling. So don't worry, we'll be in your city soon enough. New rinks, new people. Did I mention we live stream?
Yeah, oh, and the door here gets close and it opens up again, and they're laid out in the squid, and they're fighting under my thing.
Find Cameron. Cameron's got time. Shot. Tipped. Off the crossbar. Oh my!
I'm no mathematician here, but I'm pretty sure high button sports and your sporting event equals pure entertainment. Let's put that equation to the test, eh?
Okay, welcome back for the second period, la deuxième période, here from the Sportsplex Pierre Fond. Great opportunity to use some of my Francais that I learned in school. As Montreal picks it up here, that's going to be back to even strength as Fontaine re-enters the zone now. So that puck's going to come up the left side. Back to even strength, like I said. 0 for 1 on the power play is Team BC. As Montreal is going to exit the zone here. They're going to fire that inside the zone, but that goes off the stick there of Boydell, and that goes down inside the BC zone. Good break-go pass there into the middle for Ord. Ord throws that through the middle now for McBride. McBride had that bounced off his stick. And a good dump there up into the neutral zone, as that won't go down for icing. Now it's picked off by Fontaine. Fontaine's just going to chip that to an area. Looked like he wanted to give chase, and now Team BC is just going to give that away, as they might have had more time than they thought there. There's now a nice move there by McBride. McBride in on Garant. He tries to cut to the middle, and Fontaine's going to swoop through and grab that one. He's going to have some space up the ice. And that was a good job there by Fontaine not to fire that pass at Assad, as he just wanted to lay that into an area as he wasn't looking, and he lays a soft pass, so it definitely didn't go down for icing, but it wasn't the pass that he wanted, but it was a good look, and in my opinion, a very high hockey IQ play. So now Team BC is going to pick it up. Celebrini, he's going to wheel him behind his net. He's got a head of steam. He's going to pick the middle lane as he goes through. He gets harassed there by Assad. Black's using those big long straights to come back. Tries to make a move, gets caught in there and gets taken down, and I know that hurt. As the Montreal player, Garant, took out Celebrini, and he went backwards head first into the net. And he's back to his feet, so tough little guy there, as I know that hurt. And anyone listening that's played the game of hockey at any point has done a full speed spill into the post, you have a very good idea of how that feels. Back in behind the net for Team BC here. That stretch pass now. Celebrini is going to have an opportunity. And on the right side, he tries to hit the brakes and flow up, and that goes down the ice as he had Carson McLean with him. As Booby wanted to come out and play that. Good opportunity there for Team BC, but an even better defensive play by Hudon there for Team Montreal. As you have a look there at Lee for the Canadians. Plays a solid 200-foot game here. Pace to this one so far, back and forth action, 1-0 lead here for the Canadiens, and a penalty, or not a penalty, a face-off to the right side of Chevrier now, as they try and shoot that off the face-off, and that's going to bounce out into the neutral zone just over the stick of Boydell. He's got Polyakov with him. Polyakov's just going to retreat to the front of the net there as Lee was on the forecheck. Tash, he's going to pick that up on the half wall. Now he's just going to retreat behind the net. Soft chip around there to the other side for Nat. Nat, right side, he chips that by. Now he's going to fire that out into the zone for Tash, but it was held in by the Canadiens at the blue line. Now Boydell and Black are going to get tangled up. Back around the other side, O'Toole's just going to lean into that one, and he goes not enough on that to get to the net there as that goes wide. Garvin now tries to fire that for Hudon, but that's out of his reach, and Hudon's going to have to turn on the Jets here as he has Nat and Tash on the forecheck here, and he's just going to fire that up the wall, and a smart play there as it's now taken by Team BC as he didn't want to take any chances inside his zone. Now Garvin and Steinberg on a 2-on-1. Garvin back to Steinberg, got himself twisted, shot there, scores! Tyler Steinberg. Good poise with the puck. He gets a pass there from Garvin. And he's going to make it 2-0 here for Les Canadiens. A great look there by Garvin, as actually Steinberg got himself turned around for that one-timer, and he ended up taking it on the backhand. Back to the forehand. Boovy was sliding right to left, and he goes blocker side, so that's a nice goal there, and a good try there by Boovy. There's now Broccolini's in over the line. He shoots that. Smothered up by Boovy as he hangs on with 11:39 left to go. Face-off one here by Team BC as they're going to gain possession now. Fontaine's going to activate from the point. He's going to come down and take that puck. He's going to fire that back down low, but it's going to be chipped out there by Team BC as Grant and his man got tangled up, but Steinberg's going to be the first back four here for the Canadians. Over to Fontaine. Fontaine. Nice touch pass up the middle for Broccolini. Broccolini across the blue line for Robichaud. Robichaud back looking for Broccolini, but that's intercepted there off the stick of Kessler-Ord. Now Garant's going to use the net. Great job. You could hear Fontaine yelling reverse from up here in the booth. That's good communication there, and if you can't have your eyes facing one way, it's nice to have your line mate or partner direct traffic for you there, as Ord tried to fire that down low, and now it's going to be sent the length of the ice here a little bit. Good opportunity here for Steinberg. Steinberg has Robichaud with him. Backdoor Steinberg fires it out front for Robichaud. Great job there in front by Dane Player to tie that stick up, as now Ord tries to get free, but Broccolini turned that over at the blue line. He turns, a little spinorama there, tries to get free. Now it's going to come outside the zone as Fontaine's going to pick it up. Fontaine, he's just going to turn, fire that into the BC zone and head for a change here as Boovy comes out to play that. And away goes Ashton Lupul. Lupul, saucer pass through the middle, looking for the stick there of Kessler. Kessler-Ord, that is. Now it's shot in on Boovy as the two Montreal players collide. Sorry about that pause there, folks. Now Garvin's going to fire that down low to Assad. Assad fake to the forehand, fake to the backhand, went to the forehand. A great job by Boovy there to get a piece of that as that hit behind him and rolled through the crease area. Centering pass off the stick of Black. Boydell now. He's got McLean with him. Now McLean's just going to leave that there for Celebrini. Celebrini got tangled up with O'Toole. Celebrini still tries to fight through traffic. Now O'Toole's going to hit the brakes, but he blows a tire. Got a hand on it. Now Celebrini's going to try and walk to the net, but Black picks it up here for Montreal. Good centering pass there for Assad. Assad, he's going to spin around, lost his footing. Still gets it deep. Good job by Black to stay on side of the blue line. As Cooper McBride now. He's going to fire that up the wall. Celebrini has it. Nice look there as that's going to go from the wrong side of the red line and go down for icing. Face off to the left of Boovy. Won by BC, but picked up by Lee. In behind the net now, as they try and rim that around. Now it's picked up by Broccolini. Broccolini leaves that there for Fontaine. Fontaine's going to fire that at the net. Big save by Boovy, and that puck squirts in behind him. But he's going to hang on now, as he looked behind him right away. Another save there for Boovy. 8:49 left to go here in the second period. 2-0 lead here for the Canadiens.
Someone took it.
So we're going to have a new centerman here for Team BC, and it's going to be Tash coming in to take that. He loses that draw shot from the distance. Rebound there at the side of the net for Steinberg. They're going to give Steinberg a little shot. The ref's going to give an extra whistle here just to remind everybody, no siree, nothing after the whistle. As you have a look there, Tyler Steinberg, one of the goal scorers here. You got the second goal here for the Canadians. A face-off won now by the Canadians again here. Garant's just going to step right back down in for the behind the net for Broccolini. Broccolini on the backhand. He's going to cut back to the forehand, go back the other way. Nice little toe drag there, and he's still got a puck on a string. Broccolini had 3 Team BC players on, which is going to give lots of open ice for his teammates there. Tip off the side of the net by Broccolini off the shot of Fontaine. Hits the dinger. And that's a good play there from the Canadians, and a good bounce there from Bouvy's post. Is now that stretch pass for Tash. Gets picked off by Fontaine. And they're going to be on side here. Good job by Team BC to stay on side at the blue line. As Fontaine now had that go through his feet. Lee's going to pick it up. He's looking for his options. Fires across for Broccolini. Broccolini leading the rush here and over the blue line. He's going to hit the brakes, come back. He faked the pass back to the point, which opened up the lane down low. And we're going to have a puck race here. Assad, and look at the Jets here on Cruz Nat as him and Assad get tangled up. And they're all jumbled up now. Ref's going to let it go here as that chip passed through the bench there at Team BC. Not sure where it went, but it looks like it went inside the bench area. So we're not going to have a too many men call, as they didn't even actually have enough on the ice at the time the puck went in the bench. As you have a look there at the Team BC bench. So we're going to have a goalie switch now for Team Montreal. I'm not entirely sure who. They have a few listed here. But once we do find out, or you do know at home, let me know so I can let the viewers know here as well. Back down the left side, dumped in by Team BC. They're going to work it in behind the net there, looking to test the fresh goalie. Now Hudon's going to dump that in as Montreal was tagging up. Back down up front, chipped out of the zone by Team BC now. That's pushed in the zone now by Montreal. Open to the neutral zone for Hudon. It's just dumped back in. As Dane Player is going to stretch that out. And they're going to have an opportunity here for Mason Shelley as he's going to hit the brakes there as Fontaine was in hard and he blew a tire and he went into the wall hard as he's getting up slow now, but he looks like he's okay. Robichaud, toe drag at the blue line, gets in around, gets that pushed off his stick there. It was a nice move. Fontaine's back to his feet and back into the play now as he gives his leg a little shake. Broccolini in the corner, taking on 2 Team BC defenders. He had that puck taken away now, so that's going to be picked off by Team BC, and that's not going to have enough for icing, I don't think. And no, it's not. Good eyes from up here. The broadcast liney. As Garant's going to go back for it here. He's just going to chip that off the wall. Lee, good job to set himself up there as he one-touches that through the middle for Broccolini. Broccolini with Black and Fontaine. He leaves that there for Fontaine. Fontaine had a little bit of time. Fired a slap shot. Boovy just took that right off the melon. Not phased one bit. 5:12 left to go. Montreal remains in the lead by a score of 2-0 here. As you have a look there at Tristan Boovy, the Team BC netminder. He's been a little bit of the busier goalie here in this one. He's been very solid in both games that I've seen him play. And once again in this one. So we're going to have a little bit of confusion here at the face-off dot. So the ref's going to go over and have a conversation. Just wants to explain a few things about the face-off scenario. That face-off is won by Team BC, and they're going to gain possession here in their own zone and behind the wall. Up the wall, through the middle, just out of the reach there of Cooper McBride. As Garant's going to go back for it. He's just going to rim that around for Fontaine. Kept in by McLean, but now it's going to come outside the zone. BC's going to have to hurry and regroup here, but now Fontaine's going to pick it up, and he's going to have some space. He's got his head up. He didn't like what he's seen for pass options, so he fires that in deep. Bouvy's going to bounce that off his stick with 4:35 left to go here in the second period. Pushed out towards the middle. Fontaine taken down, no call as another guy get tangled up. Fontaine's got some bunch of snow on his uniform now. Make him look busy out there as he's logged a lot of minutes here in this one. Now Team BC tries to get free, but they have 3 defenders for the Canadians, or 3 forecheckers rather, inside the zone as Garant's just going to get that. He wants to get the lines. You can hear the coach yelling that. Nice touch pass from Black. Black cuts into the middle. He's going to have some space. Shot there. Scores! Black with a little bit of space. And he walks in and goes fire glove on Bouvy, and that's going to make it 3-0 Canadians. So he gets some love from his teammates and coaches, and a good play there, and that all started with the touch pass. Instead of just getting that deep, Garant found the stick of Black streaking, and he goes in over the blue line, makes a move, uses that reach, and he fires one home. So BC has their work cut out for them now. Lots of hockey to be played though. 18 minutes, almost 19 now to be played in total. Zona picked up a cruise through the middle. Celebrini's going to work down the middle. He's going to work to the left side now. Shot there, and he tried to go top glove and had the corner pick, but it just goes wide over the net. And Thomas Black gets the goal there for Montreal. A nice move by O'Toole. O'Toole, 2 goals yesterday and a beautiful saucer pass, and that's going to be a hand pass there for Montreal. Good job by the ref to pick that one up. That puck is going to come back down just outside the blue line area for Montreal. So we'll get the official name of the goaltender for Montreal here at the break, as they've had a few listed on their roster here. And over the line, Steinberg shot there, and Bouvy tracked that the whole way. And he hangs on, and we're going to have a offensive zone face-off here for Les Canadiens. Face-off to the left of Bouvy. Now won that back up top. O'Toole shot that, but it got blocked. And away goes Team BC down the left side. Kessler Ord. He's got Tash with him. Ord into the middle, goes to the backhand shot there. Scores! Gets through the legs of the goaltender. And Ord has got to put BC on the board. As he walked down the left side, cut to the middle, and fired a shot through the legs. And that's going to put BC on the board here, so it's 3-1 lead now for Les Canadiens. All right, so I just got word that the goaltender is Chevrier in nets now. So I guess I was wrong, but I was right. Nonetheless, Devin Chevrier in goal now for the Montreal Canadiens there as he got his first shot a moment ago, but it went in the back of the net. So whoever, if the parents are watching of the last goaltender that played, I do apologize. They have a few goaltenders listed here, but I tried my best, gave my best effort. That's all anyone can ask at the end of the day. But we do have clarification now, as that puck was just held on the wall there. As you have a look there at Kessler Ord, the goal scorer there for Team BC. They cut the lead to 2 now with 2:20 left to go here in the second period. Celebrini's going to win that draw cleanly. And Team BC is going to try and fire that in deep. They do for a moment. And now it's going to be pushed out into the center ice area. Now Steinberg's going to try and leave that there for Broccolini. But McBride was back to help out as he's going to wheel in front of his own net dangerously, but he's going to pick up speed down the left side. He tries to get through Robichaud and does, but that puck's picked off by Garant now and finds a stick of Broccolini. Broccolini's going to hit the Jates here. He's got to step in on Lupul. Broccolini now gets tangled up. He's going to turn. Back up top for Fontaine. Fontaine fakes to the middle, goes back to the left, but a good read by McBride. Now Fontaine with a one-time there. Wasn't happy with his location. Now Garant's just going to fire that at the net. Off the wall now, looking for the stretch pass, and that's going to go all the way down the ice for icing here with 1:32 left to go here. So 92 seconds left here. Let's have a look there at Quincy Fontaine. Might need to get his skate sharpened. He's taking a few spills there on some tight edges. Face off down to the left of Bouvy inside the Team BC zone. 92 seconds left on the clock. Face off won by the Canadiens. Back to Hudon. Hudon's just going to fire that back down deep where Broccolini finds it in behind the net. Broccolini with possession. He's going to hit the brakes. He gets pushed off the puck a little bit there. It's a good job by Team BC. If you can't take the puck, you got to take the body. And I don't mean body checking. What I mean is good defensive body positioning. Keep yourself between the offensive guy in your net. As now the Team BC's away as they have a little more spunk in their step here after that goal. As they're going to send 2 deep here. Last minute to play here in the second period as you hear over the speakers now. Through the middle. Picked up by Boydell. Just looking for his options. Saucer pass. That goes off the stick of Broccolini and in for Robichaud. A good call by the linesman there. It was right on site for the offside with 44.6 seconds left to go. We're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone just outside the Team BC zone. We have an up-close look here. The face-off at the dot. It's going to sit there and go back for Team BC. As Polyakov's going to find Ord. Ord down the left side. He's got Hudon on him. Hudon gets a stick in on Ord. No call. Ref's going to let them play here with 40 seconds left to go. Ord now on Hudon. Celebrini. He's going to work out from the side of the net. He's going to go in behind now. He's pressed by O'Toole. Wraparound opportunity there. Save. Another shot there. Saved by Chevrier. Good opportunities late here for Team BC as they try and claw back into this one. They have another opportunity here. Backdoor pass. Tip. Scores! Might have been Ord's second here. We're going to wait to see. Looks like he's going to lead the charge. And a late second period goal for Team BC. And it must have hit one of the players in front as they have a discussion with the referee to clarify things. So that's going to make it 3-2 here with 10 seconds left. So we'll wait for the official goal call, but in goes Assad. He wants to get that one back right away. He fires that blocker saved by Bouvy as he had to be sharp. Rimmed around the other side, and that's going to do it here for the second period. So Team BC coming back with 2. One real late in the last minute here, both off the stick of Kessler Ord. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with third period action, so stay right there.
Welcome to High Button Sports. We come from the land of Nova Scotia. We do a little bit of everything. Live streaming, commentating.
Back outside, shot, score! Come, baby, where Grandma keeps the cookies.
over the years, we've met some pretty cool people. Oh yeah, that guy too. Can't forget about the best mic'd up videos going.
Cha-ching.
The High Button crew has been steadily growing and we love traveling. So don't worry, we'll be in your city soon enough. New rinks, new people. Did I mention we live stream?
Oh, and the door here gets close and it opens up again, and they're laid out into the squad, and they're fighting under my thing.
Gonna find Cameron. Cameron's got time. Shot. Tipped. Off the crossbar. Oh my!
I'm no mathematician here, but I'm pretty sure High Button Sports and your sporting event equals pure entertainment. Let's put that equation to the test, eh?
All right, back with third period action here as Team BC scored one late. Off the stick of Kessler Ord, his second of the game, as he got just a shot towards the net there that ended up finding the back, and that's no complaints out of there. And you know what they say, get it to the net and good things happen, and that was proof there. So 3-2 lead here in the third period for Montreal as they're going to look to regain their 3-goal lead back as they scored 3 and then BC scored 2 unanswered. That faceoff's won back to the point. Fontaine fires that at the net there. Tipped, not quite through. Now as Fontaine's going to get his feet in there, and he does that very nonchalantly, so actually a good play there without actually throwing a hit. Now Garant's going to go back for it, in behind for Fontaine. Good support by him. One touch through the middle there, and that's a beautiful breakout for the Canadians as Broccolini was away. But an even better job by Team BC to step up now, but it's turned over again in the neutral zone. Robichaud, toe drag. Left the puck there for Steinberg. Steinberg leaves it for Broccolini. Broccolini shot there through a crowd. Good save by Booby, as he had to fight through a couple screens there to make that save, as he got the elbow on that one. Tash is going to fire that off the glass. Held in by O'Toole. As now Steinberg has it. Steinberg, he's going to go far across for Fontaine. Fontaine's going to have some time. Knuckle puck there. Good save there by Booby. Through the middle. Down the right side. As we're going to have a penalty here. And it looks like it's going to go to BC as they touch up now. There's going to be a penalty here, and it looks like it's going to be on number 9, Cooper McBride. 2 minutes for slashing. So Montreal's going to have their third power play here as they look to regain their 3-goal lead, or at least 2-goal lead now. Face off to the right of Booby. Back up to the point, won by the Canadians. O'Toole's going to have a lane to walk in. He tees up a slap shot, tried to go far right side. Booby didn't see that, still has him. Now he's got a track on it. Hudon. Back down for Assad. Assad's going to walk on the right side. Shot there, and Booby gloves that off and hangs on for a whistle. So Montreal coach, as I glanced over there, wanted that shot to be low. That's a good call there, as that shot bounces out front there with 3 or 4 bodies in front. You have a great opportunity. Hudon, right point, walks to the middle, shot through a crowd, tip there, rebounds it at the side of the net there. Great job by Lyndon Pierce to clear that puck away from the crease area, and he is going to be in the good books for his goaltender with this one. As now Hudon gets stopped there, as Celebrini kind of threw a hit there. It looked like it was intentional, but they were on the wall, so nothing really comes of it. Garvin across for Black. Black down the left side. He's going to work in, tries to cut to the net. Now he goes to the backhand. He used that big long reach, and Black puts another one home here for the Canadians as they score a power play goal. And that's Thomas Black's second goal. Good read there by the youngster to take that ice and jump in. So 4-2 now for Les Canadiens. Did you have a look there at the goal scorer, Black? Use that big long reach of his to go in around Boovy. Nothing Boovy could do there as he bid on the original shot. Rely on your defenseman after that, but he had the lane and he made no mistake. Broccolini now. He's going to turn, fire that shot there. Boovy with the save. He's going to grab onto that and cover up as Lee was right on the doorstep. Ref's just going to try and clean house here in front. Face-off push to the side, and Lee is going to pick that up off the draw as he tries to center that. Now he does. Off the side of the net into the feet of Boovy. Dangerous little shot there. Really didn't seem like much off the stick, as now Garant's going to fire that through a crowd. That goes through. Good job by Boovy once again to fight through a crowd as he's been battling hard in front of the net there for Team BC. Broccolini, oh my, what a move there as he tried to twist and shout his way to the front of the net, and does, but a good save by Boovy once again. Now as BC ribs it around, Garant's going to hold the zone. So he works in behind the net, he spins, tries to fire that back to Lee, but it's picked off by Boydell, and it's up the roof for Nat. So he gets a stick on that. Now he's just going to try and fire that off the wall, but a good decision as he didn't like what he saw up the strong side there. As Lee's in on the forecheck, not sure what he was looking for, but he still has the puck down in the corner now as they're just going to hang on to it as they try and dig it free. We're going to get right in there for you as we find the puck. Ref's going to blow it down as he had seen enough of that. And the faceoff's going to stay inside the Team BC zone. .27 left to go, third period, 2-goal lead intact here for the Canadiens, as now that puck is chipped by Celebrini. He's looking for his options. He's down the left side. He just tries to fire that towards the net. In behind now. Picked up by O'Toole. O'Toole's just going to turn, fire, go the other way, as I don't think he's seen the Team BC forechecker there. As Mason Shelley was in on the forecheck. That puck's going to come out to the left side blue line now. It's going to be picked up by Player. Player goes across for Polyakov. Polyakov off the wall. Indirect pass there. Through the middle. And Shelley tried to center that pass, but it's picked off. Now it's turned over once again here. Taken by Carson McLean. Now it's Assad at the blue line. He gets that poked off his stick. They're going to fight for that on the wall. Good job by Team BC there to take possession as they get it through the middle. Nice. Oh, and that almost went through the feet of O'Toole. And if it did, Team BC was off to the races. As O'Toole leaves that for Assad. Assad ran into some heavy traffic there, just like the Montreal highways, and he had to dish that one off to the corner. Celebrini now saucer pass and a beauty through the middle now as that's going down the left side. As McLean was away, now it's a stretch pass for Assad. Assad, he's going to make a move, cut back, goes back to the forehand, leaves it there for Garvin. O'Toole finds it now as that went through the feet of Garvin. And now O'Toole's going to jump down in the play from the point. He's going to walk across top of the circle. Good edge work there, as you see a lot of that these days. Deception with the feet. And if you can beat a guy with a deke with just by shifting your foot one way, I'd say you got some real decent edge work on you, and O'Toole showed us that there. In the corner now as they battle away for it. Picked up by Assad. He tries to toe drag that. He runs into Tash. Tash gives him a stare down as if to say, where you going? As now that puck's going to go by O'Toole. And that's going to be a penalty there as Tash just got a little carried away. As O'Toole was taken down, and that's going to be another power play opportunity here for Les Canadiens. As Jordan Tash a little too aggressive there on that play. So he'll sit for 2, maybe less, as you had a peek there at him. 9:22 left to go, third period. 2-goal lead still here for Les Canadiens. Face-off won by the Canadians. Back to Fontaine. Fontaine just an absolute laser saucer pass across for Garant. Garant shot there. Rebound's free. Another save by Bouvy. It's in behind there, as you can see it just in his feet. As he lays on top of that, as the camera guy's going to get right in tight there. That puck's going to come free, and Bouvy loses his stick. I've seen him lose it a few times, but he doesn't worry about that. He just gets the body in front of the puck. Another good save there. As minute 49 left, so only 11 seconds into the power play, and they get a good opportunity. Face-off one again here by the Canadiens. Garant back down low for Garvin. Garvin tries to find Broccolini, but that goes in behind the net. It's going to be picked up by Player through the middle now. Nat, he's going to have a 2-on-1. Garant's going to make a decision now into the middle. Opportunity here, shot there. Good job by Chevrier to get out the top of the crease there as he came right out on Demansky. Demansky with a point-blank, short-handed chance there, and the best look of this period thus far for Team BC. Great job by Chevrier to get out at the top, take away that view of the net there. Didn't give him much to look at as Broccolini center. Is going to find the stick there of Garant. Now it's going to sit at the left post. Ref's going to get right in there. Another save there by Bouvy, as you can see the puck there sitting in front of the line as he continues to battle down there in the crease. Much to the love of his teammates there as they give him a tap, as they really fought for that on the side left post. To the point, Hudon left it there for Steinberg. Steinberg's going to take on two Team BC defenders, but now it's going to come free. Hudon's going to walk across the top of the line. He's just going to fire that at the net, hits the skate and goes in front, and away goes Team BC. Down the middle of the ice, Cooper McBride. He has it still, had it at his feet. He spun around a few times there, and it spun around with him. As now Ord's going to forecheck Assad. Black drags that big long leg of his down. Rebound comes off the stick of Assad, and Bouvy got a piece of that, but now Black's just going to fire for O'Toole. O'Toole just turns, fires that through the middle of the ice. McBride now had that intercepted. He's going to have to be quicker than that with that draw, as Boyd L tried to get rid of that, but Assad was right on him. Back for O'Toole. O'Toole fires that at the net. Back out into the top slot area and finds its way to the right point for Hudon. Hudon down the right side. He's just going to keep moving down low. Good job by the ref there to get up over that puck. As now Hudon knocks a stick out of Polyakov's hands. 5 seconds left to go on the power play. Shot there, that goes wide as Tash gets ready to be freed. 1 second left. Now he is. He's back into the play now, back to even strength. Montreal maintains possession here as Hudon. Nice move at the line. Shot there through a crowd. Bouvy. Opportunity there and a good rebound, and Steinberg's right there on the doorstep. And he puts home his second of the game there, and a great first save by Bouvy. And that puck just found Steinberg, and that's a great spot to be. It's tough to know exactly where to be away from the puck, but Steinberg was far enough away that even if that rebound bounced out really short in the crease area, like right on top of the crease or right out in the top slot like it did, he was able to get there. So good IQ once again here from these youngsters. Lupul now. Headman pass. BC's just going to get that in deep. Celebrini's going to get in on the forecheck against Fontaine. He turns that over. Fontaine gets it back though. He's going to cut back the other way. He's just going to rim that around there as he saw too many black jerseys coming. And now it's going to be picked up by Broccolini. Broccolini, he's going to have a step. Broccolini in on the forehand. He gets taken down, no call. So does the Team BC player. They're going to let him play. Puck out into the neutral zone. So Montreal 1 for 4 in the power play as that last goal came just at the tail end as Tash came back onto the ice. And now that puck's going to be sent into the neutral zone. And dumped in. Celebrini's on it first. He had to beat Fontaine and does. He has it in his feet. He turns around, but Broccolini is going to lean on him. Celebrini with it still. Now Robichaud is going to take that breakaway pass from Broccolini. But that goes out of his reach. Now it's going to be through the middle. This Mason Shelley took a spill right in front of the broadcast booth. Robichaud just tries to center that to the net and does. It's picked up by Polyakov. Polyakov off the wall through the middle now. Good breakout here as Tash tried to get free. He had a good head of steam there. Now O'Toole's going to give a forecheck, but that's leaving for Tash. Tash is going to go wide now. He's going to have some time and space over the line. He hits the brakes, but his players are in over the line beforehand, so he's going to have to hit the brakes at the blue line and hang off. Back for Nat. And the line, Hudon now is just going to retreat to the net there. He's going to get the Jets going. He's just going to fire that off the wall. Good read there by the defender player as he jumped off the wall and intercepted that pass, and he's going to have to retreat now as Assad's going to have a step. O'Toole through the middle for Assad. Good job to stay onside there as he kept one side. Nice move there. Assad shot. Oh my! Under the bar as Boovy went for the poke check. And Assad with a beauty, and you can't get any more top corner than that. Beautiful goal there as that's going to regain the 4-goal lead here. Or I shouldn't say regain, but give them a 4-goal lead. 6-2 now. Nothing Boovy could do there. He had to make a decision. He made his decision, but Assad got it up over top. He made no mistake there as it hit the double bar and that right on that cross area of the net. One of the hardest spots to hit on the net. Hakeem Assad with his first goal of the game. Hudon, Steinberg with 2, Black with 2, and Assad with 1. So some spread out scoring here for the Canadians, and it's always good to see that. A little depth scoring for the team. Now O'Toole fights for it. Looks like O'Toole's playing back up front now as he played a few shifts on defense, it looked like, for the first 2 periods. As Steinberg looking for more here, drops it back for O'Toole. Good support there from O'Toole. O'Toole works down the left side and behind the goal line now. He takes a whack. He's going to come in behind the net now and loop around. He's got Garvin in the far left slot. Shot there and a save by Boovy as he came right out to cut the angle down. Now 4:10 left to go here in the 3rd period. Nice move. Assad looking for some more. Centering pass there comes up for Grant. Grant takes it on the back end. Tipped in front. That gets tipped wide by O'Toole. He's going to retreat now as Black's in on the forecheck, but turned over once again by O'Toole in good defensive positioning. Great job there to open up the ice here as Assad's going to work in over the line. He's going to hit the brakes. He's just going to fire that back, and that's a big hit there. And that's definitely going to be a penalty. And now Assad's going to go as well. Looks like for yapping him after. So it looks like it's going to be Boydell and Assad going here. And looks like we're going to play 5-on-5 as the same question I was looking for was asked by the BC coach. So Boydell with a little bit of a dangerous hit. And Assad hit the brakes and went back the other way, and he had some words for Boydell, and the ref was right there, so they're both going to sit here. Coincidentals. And 5-on-5 play continues here as Team BC trails this one by 4 now. Down over the line, Celebrini. And goes Steinberg. As that puck's going to be held in behind the boards. Behind the net, rather, not behind the boards. That would be out of play. Centering pass. Off Polyakov is now Ord with 2 already, looking for his hat trick. In over the line. He's going to shoot that through a crowd. Nice save there with the toe from Chevrier, as that was through a screen. So it looked like a harmless play, but a great save nonetheless there by Chevrier. Now Polyakov's going to hold the line. Now it's going to be held in at the half wall. 2:45 left to go here in this one. Now Montreal's going to head out. Fontaine, he's just going to look. He's going to get the line, dump that in. That's going to be no icing, no offside as Boovy comes out to play it. Now it's pushed off the wall, up the half side. Now BC's the other way. They turn that over. Montreal's back on transition here. BC going to be in all alone. Looks like Tash. He's taken down there. We're going to wait to see what the call is. Maybe we'll get a penalty shot. And it's going to be a trip here, as you can feel a little bit of the tension in the crowd as they look for that penalty shot, but it looks like it's going to be Broccolini heading to the box for tripping. That's not a bad penalty to take there, although up by 4. .155 left to go. Power play opportunity here for Team BC. As they're going to work in behind, but Montreal is going to gain possession there. It's going to be sent the length of the ice, and Lee is going to give chase. That's going to go right down on Boovy. He goes down to one knee. He's going to hang on. And now he's going to play it there as Lee just took off from the side of the net, and it looks like Boovy had that planned all along. As now Tash, he's in over the line. He's being chased by Black. And that's going to be inside the line, but held in behind. Picked up by the Canadians now as they try and clear, but it's held in by Team BC. As now Hudon's going to send that the length of the ice. And down the way to the other end. In behind the net for Team BC now. They're going to fire that. That was a dangerous pass through the feet of Black. And away goes Celebrini. Celebrini in over the line. He walks in behind. He blows a tire. 59 seconds left to go and a minute left to go here in the game. Picked up here by Pierce. Nice move there as he gets free. Now another nice move as he's going to work in over the neutral zone area. Left side blue line just inside the zone. He's going to fire that. It's saved by Chevrier. The rebound bounces free for Garvin. Now it's going to be inside the zone in behind the net. Now as Robichaud is going to give chase here. So he's going to fire that out, but that doesn't come outside the zone. And now it's picked up by Robichaud as he tries to get free once again. And that's going to be down inside the Team BC zone. 15 seconds left to go here in the period. And in the game, a saucer pass, lunar sauce for Tash, or for Celebrini, as now he's in over the blue line, but that's going to be offside as Fontaine knocked his stick away there, and it looks like we're going to have just a quick chat here with Fontaine. Just be careful now, no reason to do that, although I don't think he really did it on purpose, but that's just my opinion up here. We're going to face off now with 7.1 seconds left to go here in the third period. Won by O'Toole, picked up by Fontaine right in front of the booth here, and he's just going to send that down onto Boovy as he got a little bit of a piece of that. And that's going to do it here, folks, as the Montreal Canadiens are going to take this one over Team BC by a score of 6-2, as now O'Toole's causing a little bit of a stir down there and behind the net. It looks like Fontaine's going to join too, and now everybody's in. This reminds me of a MLB situation here where you see in baseball the bullpen's clear. Good job by the officials to get in and clear that one up, and absolutely no reason for any of this to happen here as we're still not even midway through the tournament. Nonetheless, things cool down here. Team BC is going to fall by a score of 6-2 against the Canadiens de Montreal. And we'll leave you once again here with the handshake and also the 3-star selection presented by High Button Sports. So Kessler Ord with 2. The 2 goals for Team BC. Steinberg with 2. Black with 2. Assad and also Hudon for Les Canadiens. So we're going to do our 3-star selections, then we'll be signing off. This is game 2 of 4 here today. Next up, 2 more games this afternoon. We'll have Troy Langstaff and Jeff Warburton on that for you. So we're just going to take a quick breather here as we wait for the 3-star selection. We thank you very much for tuning in. If you'd like to have your event live streamed, hit us up at thehighbutton@gmail.com. We'd be glad to do that for you. So we really hope you enjoyed the presentation here today. So So Tyler Steinberg is going to get the 3rd star selection nod. Good, how are you? So 2nd star for Team BC with 2 goals, Kessler Ord. And the 1st star selection here from the Montreal Canadiens. Number 4, Thomas Black with 2 goals, so he gets the 1st star selection. So that's going to do it here for us. You've been watching the 2023 Montreal Meltdown World Cup on High Button Sports Live. Thank you very much for tuning in and have a great day.